So, um, my name is Corbin Hinton. I'm a Gully student taking computer science and software engineering. And today I'll be covering some things I've learned about coding in in Python. And then, so let's get started with going to get Kraken Desktop, which is like how you can see all your commits and stuff. So I'm gonna start by merging that into get gasoline into beta test dev. So what you do is you double click it to check it out, and you can drag gasoline on top, and then merge gasoline into beta test dev. And then next we gotta fix the merge conflicts, which you can easily see by clicking on that. And as you can see, it says this. And then line 1, and then line 82 is also a problem. So we're gonna get rid of this import random down here because it's already in there. And then we're gonna control X this so everything is organized. We're gonna put that up here with these imports. And then that's how you fix the merge conflicts. So I'm gonna quickly commit that. So then as you can see, if I go in here, this is all the code now, and as you can see, it functions perfectly as it should, which is this is the first part. We'll get into that in a minute after I'll show you what the end result is, which shows the colors in the code, and then the weather outside, and then what the gas tank is. So the next, I'm gonna go in here and go through all my iterations. So here's the initial. It's just what it is. Like for this one is the welcome. And then we have weather, gasoline, and beta test dev. But those are all the same, just with different names. And then we're gonna go with check out this one to look at it. And then we added welcome, and it prints it right here. And then we're gonna skip a couple to right here. And then as you can see, we've added some stuff, which is just an ellipsis. So it makes the dots bounce with just this code. And then we're gonna start with the weather. And this is what we did. We said what it is doing outside, which is raining. And then we added VRS, which just tells you that it updated your alarm by how many minutes because it is snowing outside, or the other weather conditions that it can be. And each one has their own amount of minutes. So then it says 0 minutes because it's just windy, 60 minutes because it's raining, 60 minutes because it's a blizzard, 30 minutes because it's snowing. And then we added comments in the next one. And then we're going to go and then we're going to check out that commit. And in that commit, I used ChatGPT to help me update my code so it's better laid out. And it still works perfectly the same, as you can see. And then for my welcome branch, And then for the first one I looked at, I added color to it with the ellipsis, which is, I already left the ellipsis, so I don't know what I'm talking about. And then we merged those two, into this, so now they both work together, because as soon as it boots up, it moves on to the next code. And for purposes, I'm not gonna cut out the ellipses for this, just so you guys get the example. And then as soon as that happens, it lets us sit in and tells us exactly what it is. And then next, we added libraries to gas. So it was just telling us, oh, we didn't have a print statement yet. So, but I had a problem with my code. I had a dot instead of a comma. But in the next one, I fixed it. So let's skip a couple, and then in here, you can see that it tells us if our tank is on a quarter, it tells us how close the next gas station is, which is 41 miles. And this is all the code, our imports, our print statement, and then our variables. And then we added elif else on GitHub, which is a good source if you want to code on your phone. And then we added some spacing to it. And then we used ChatGPT to update the code. So, as you can see, it all works the same. ChatGPT just laid it out different. And then here's the commit I just did. All the code I just did. So, and then I'm gonna click push so it goes into the cloud. So it saves my progress on all my devices that I have this on. And then next, we're gonna look at, we're gonna merge beta test dev. No, we're not gonna do that. And then, what I'm gonna do is make sure everything's okay on my GitHub. And this is how you code. Like, as you can see, I can see all my branches and stuff on GitHub. And if I want to, as long as you're signed into your account, you can edit your files. And you click the right button, you can edit it and like change it if you want. But I'm gonna leave my code because it's perfectly fine how it is. And then, once I see that it's all in there, so let me reload. Beta test dev. Okay, everything's there. And then, okay, so now I'm going to take a snapshot of this. Which you just click the take while it's running. And for me, it's going to be merged gasoline into beta test dev. Okay. And then you wait for it to load. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to wait for this to finish so then I can show you my other things. First, this is how you do it. You just click delete, and then just deletes it. So then I'm also going to show you my Trello, my organizer. I just have checklists on what I'm supposed to do, and I've already finished these. And I can check this off because that works and drag it into here. And then I can do this, and that's good. So now you guys are going to see my windows, and I'm going to show you how to poll. So how you poll is you go to the one you want to. So I'm going to go to beta test dev because I'm a few commits behind. And you click that button right there, and that pulls it off the cloud. So then, now it's on this one, because if you look, all my code is here when it was just on the cloud, because I pulled it out of the cloud. And then we're going to go back to my GitHub so I can show you my branches. These are my different branches on the cloud. I have my main, which there's like the code with that doesn't have problems. And then beta test dev so I can mess around with the code. And then here's all the little branches that we merged into beta test dev, like weather, welcome, gasoline. And then that's it. That is it for today.